Hello and welcome, everyone. I am Tommy Atomic Rodriguez, also known as your friendly neighborhood hookahologist. How is everyone doing? What's that, Tommy? You looking a little different today. That's because I got a new table. What? Your hookah's on the table with you? I know. Isn't it crazy? If I could move my camera, I would. So, everybody in the chat, all of Chris. Hello, Chris. How are we doing today? Yes, it is Pulp Fiction time, and that's what we're talking about today. Pulp Fiction. Man, I'm so energetic today. I think I'm just super excited to try this new thing in the house. I don't have the you don't hear the squeak of the swivel chair anymore. Like my roommate bought a table that like kind of the stools move out, so it's kind of cool. It's the first time I'm sitting in it, and the first time I'm doing a video with it. I'm using the Seoka hookah. I haven't gotten the framing just right yet, so maybe next time we'll be in the frame. But anyways, Pulp Fiction. What can we say about it? It's made by Trifecta. It's a fantastic flavor. Actually, like it. If anyone is a fan of the movie Pulp Fiction, this is the only reason why I bought it. I was never interested in the flavor profile or anything else. It's just because it's called Pulp Fiction. I love that movie. Only reason why I bought it. I swear. Ooh, gosh darn. Chris, how are we doing, Chris? Have you tried Pulp Fiction? I think you should. If you haven't, you should. For those who aren't familiar with Chris, he is the #1 fan of the Hookahologists live streams. He's always here. Even when he's not here, he's here in spirit. I don't think there's ever been a show or a live stream he hasn't been on. But, don't say it in the chat, Chris, because we don't want that. We just want you to be the #1 fan, always. Don't forget. #1, I love you, man. But what can I say about this flavor? It's very citrusy, actually. So, flat out, I love Trifecta's flavors always. They're always such a fun flavor to use and everything. So they're always so interesting. I had Peppermint Shake and this in Pulp Fiction. There's been maybe 1 or 2 others I tried in Vegas. I can't remember what they were, but I do know I am a big fan of the brand. I should try some more flavors from them because they're amazing. Let me get to the cut here because now I brought the container with me. So you can see the cut here. It's actually really dark for a blonde leaf. Oh no, sorry. It's Trifecta Dark. Silly me. Yes, it is a dark leaf tobacco that I'm using, clearly, right? Because Tommy doesn't know blondes from darks now. It happens. The hookahologist makes mistakes. Ooh, that was loud. But yes, it is a dark leaf tobacco, so it does give you more of a nicotine buzz if you're into that. So if you are chasing the buzz like I do every once in a while, Trifecta is a good way to go. Let's get another puff of this because I cannot stop smoking this flavor. Ooh, it's so chilling too. So it's not overly citrusy. It's actually citrusy and very cooling. What I've noticed though, maybe it's just me. If anyone else has tried this, please let me know in the comment section, or if you're in the chat, let me know in the chat as well, that it kind of numbs your mouth a little bit. I've smoked it with a few friends and they also say the same thing. It's kind of numbing a little bit, kind of like how they numb you at the dentist. That's kind of the same feeling, although I can taste everything. Tastes really amazing. Yeah, so it is a orangish flavor. It's tangerine, maybe, I don't know, but it is very citrusy. So I am kind of liking the citrus taste to it. I didn't think I would. Now that I, had it Pulp, I'm assuming it's an orangish flavor, and it is. So that's actually pretty good. Why it's called Pulp Fiction? There's nothing fictional about it. It's real. Oh, it's nonfiction. Can we call it Pulp nonfiction because it's real? I'm funny. I make myself laugh. It's okay. It's all right. We appreciate it here. So what's crazy about this is the fact that of how well it is well received, because it is a very interesting dark leaf flavor. And it's something that's not very normal for most smokers, because a lot of people, when they go out to lounges in particular, they do kind of stray away from these citrusy like flavors unless it's like lemon mint or orange mint or some watermelon mint, even something like that with a little chilling flavor. Pulp Fiction is something completely different from those norms. So to have a flavor like this is very interesting to me personally, because I smoke a lot of different flavors. I go to a lounge a few times a week, and I smoke Tangiers mostly, but when I don't, most lounges stick to the usual stuff. Blue Mist from Starbuzz or some of the other Starbuzz flavors. Code 69 I've seen, Ambrosia, red and white gummy bear, things like that, and of course lemon mint, pure mint, watermelon mint. So to me personally, it is a very much different take on what most people smoke. So pure enthusiasts actually like to go taste the nicotine buzz and want to go find different flavors that kind of capture on those different flavor profiles. But for the normal, the casual hookah smoker, like at a party or something like that, this is something very interesting and very so on the left side of things that they're not really used to, which is what Trifecta is doing perfectly right here, is breaking the norm of traditional flavors, in my personal opinion. Because of the fact, like I said, most lounges or most casual people go and they don't try very many things. They try maybe one or two different kinds of flavors, red gummy bear, blue mist, ambrosia, stuff like that. To have something like this that's just so in your face, it's different. And my friends, when they come over, I'm the hookah guy at my house, right? In my group of friends, I am the hookah guy. So they're always looking to me for different and more interesting flavors. So this is one of those things I like to show them, like, all right, guys, it's not normal, but it's a very interesting and delicious flavor to try. And they all agree that it's very different from what we normally smoke at the house. Oh, excuse me. And it's a very rewarding flavor as well. Oh, fuck. All right, so it's a little hot. I have 3 flare charcoals on here. That was just not okay. What's that? Let's fix that. I was talking too much and I didn't smoke it, so the tobacco bought me. The hookah's fighting back, guys. The hookah is fighting back, but I'm not gonna let it win this time. Most times I let it win and I just give up, but not today. I cannot stand by this hookah enough. 3 blows and purges perfectly. I think that's fantastic. As you can see, I'm really not used to this new setup here at the house. So it is a little bit of a different kind of feel to it. So without getting into too much detail, Pulp Fiction is like I said, one of those flavors that break the norm. I can't really get into too much detail because I feel like I'm just going to go around in circles of how I feel about this flavor. So, Chris, have you tried Pulp Fiction? Let me ask you that. If you have, what are your takes on it? I'll give you a couple seconds to answer that if you're typing. Oh, I'm assuming you're at work mostly. Take a couple puffs. See, now I can start tasting that numbing feel a little bit because, like I said, like for some reason this flavor just kind of numbs my mouth, and it's not a bad thing. I think it's actually quite interesting because it's, like I said, it's so different from most flavors that you smoke. I don't know if all Trifecta flavors are like this because I know I didn't feel this kind of way when I smoked peppermint shake, but if that's the case, I think it's very interesting because it's not a flavor you should take lightly. It's a flavor that it's going to be in your face. It's going to be a little strong because it's a dark leaf, and how interesting it is to have that kind of different kind of citrusy face come all at you at once. Because here's the citrus, here's your face, and it's like bam, right there, like. So it's very in your face. It's very strong. I wouldn't say it's like overbearing, but it's a very interesting flavor to kind of have and relax and try. As you can see, the cloud output here is actually quite amazing as well. It's not quiet on smoke. I think it's hard to judge cloud output because, your clouds are getting weak because you have small coals. No, even with medium-sized coals or even small coals, you can still get thick clouds. So Trifecta does a very wonderful job of captivating the cloud output. So like I said, in my personal opinion, I think Trifecta does a very great thing with that. Not only does it have such an amazing smoke, it also has a very smooth inhale, right? You're not gonna choke on it. You're gonna, enjoy it and kind of relax with it as well, because that's what we do for hookah. That's what hookah's for. It's a social activity for you to smoke with a few friends, or even you smoke it alone and just have a more relaxing kind of thing. It's like smoking cigars in a sense, because a cigar you don't just puff like a cigarette, like no, you hit and you savor it. So this is one of those things that you hit and you kind of savor every little bit of it. For example, Man, that's good. It's a very smooth and relaxing flavor to try. For my personal opinion, like I said, like I like to sit down and have new flavors for me and my friends to try before I put them on, the live streams and I do reviews on them because I like to sit and chat with my friends and get my thoughts and feelings out. And this is one of those flavors like we all had sat down and smoked it. We smoked two bowls and we were trying to figure out like what makes this flavor so good. And we all come to the same agreement that it may be a little numbing. Like I wasn't the only one who got it. My friends actually felt a little numbing sensation as well, and it was actually quite relaxing. It wasn't like, oh god, I can't smoke this flavor because it numbs my mouth and it's disgusting. Some people may not like that. That's fine. That everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But for me, I actually do like that aspect because it's so different from what I'm used to smoking. So I'm always one to try new things, and I'm especially when it comes to hookah. I like trying new flavors, new brands, and this right here has been on my list to buy for months, maybe even a year, because like I said, I bought it because I love the movie Pulp Fiction. So I think it's a very interesting flavor right there. So we're gonna go give it a scale of 1 to 10 on the inhale and exhale. So let's start with the inhale. On the inhale, you get that very citrusy taste. You get that citrus in your face once again. So that's a big thing for me because it's blasting with flavor. And that's something that's another positive about smoking hookah because you can try these different flavors and get a real sense of what everything's about. So for me personally, I think it's an awesome thing to have in that kind of sense. Let's go ahead and go with the exhale. On the exhale, you do still taste that citrusy flavor, and it's all one go. So it's in, you get all the citrus, and even on the out, you can still feel the citrus leaving your body. So it's a very interesting flavor, an interesting take to it as well, because a lot of flavors just kind of leave your mouth and have like a little lingering face, but this one still has that. I can still taste it, and I'm not even smoking. I'm talking, right? I can taste the flavor still. So that's also another really great thing for me because I like to have a taste linger in my mouth, especially when say you're eating, right? You like the savory taste of, say, a slice of pizza or a really good steak. You take that bite after you chew it and you swallow, you still get a little bit of that taste to it, right? So for me, that's also a really apparent thing in this flavor because it's not, like I said, I'm still tasting the residue of everything, not because it's, overbearing, but it's a very enjoyable taste. So that's all I really have for this review, guys. Thank you, Chris, again for showing up. I always appreciate you. So to find me on the Instagram and or Twitter, you're going to look up _hookahologist. To sign this beautiful face on Facebook, you're going to be looking for me under Tommy Rodriguez. And be sure to find me. Yo, Chris, now you decide to say something. Oh my gosh, after 20 minutes. Just kidding. Now, also to find me on the Facebook page for the Hookahologist, where I post a lot of these videos and everything else like that. Feel free to look there under the Hookahologist. Until next time, guys. Keep smoking, Chris. You never have to apologize to me. I know you're either at work or you're watching the football game. You never have to apologize. I still appreciate you for being here, though.